It has always been interesting for me how in each and every corner you can meet people with the stories to share. People who you would have never thought they would have such stories. So look around yourself, because I'm sure you'll find out that in each and every corner there is always something happening.
So I was born in Canada. I'm Falvey, 23 years old. I was born in St. Catharines to two first-generation parents. They're both European. My dad is Hungarian, my mom's Swedish. I grew up in Ottawa. I moved to Toronto to go to university here, to go to the University of Toronto. So if you guys know American football, there's a position called the kicker, and I was very good at it, and I played a lot of sports. Window got broken and I went to get it fixed, and I'm like, you know what? I've always wanted to make like a song. So I looked up a studio and I went to a recording studio and made a song, and then I'm like, oh, this is super sweet. I love this, and I continued to make music for about 2 years. So initially, my Falvey is my stage name. My first name is Auguste. It's a French name, and initially when I started releasing music, that was my name. But I found that Auguste, that there were about 5 or 6 others, and I didn't want to be one of the others. So I picked the name Falvey, which is a part of my last name. And at that point, I still do. I refer to myself in the third person and this type of thing, just as a joke, you know, sometimes. But I think it was born when I decided that became my name, and I love doing the rap and stuff. The best day for me is probably Saturday, and on Saturdays I'll probably get up around 11 or 12. I have a daughter now, she's just over a year old, so I'll spend some time with her, come to the square, probably for 3 or 4, depending on when the drummers come, because I really coordinate with them, because at this point, like, they're an integral part of my show. But it's like, it's not even a big deal if one of them flops, because like in a night, like 6 or 7 drummers will come by. I will come and I'll start the performance. I'll DJ and MC and try and collect money and try and promote my music, dance. I want people to have a good time. I want them to give me money. I want them to listen to my music. Those are my 3 main goals. And I think they're like, if people are having a good time and they're liking it, they're gonna listen to me and they're gonna give money to me, donate, you know? It is a competition. I know exactly what you're saying, because I'm competing, like you guys interviewed Stunts before, I'm competing against him. And I know that. I don't know if he does, but it is a competition, and I've had a lot of competition. But I think like it's best to work with other people. The question is kind of intricate, and it's a very personal question, because I think everybody would answer it differently. I try to work with other people and other drummers specifically, but some people don't want to collaborate. Like Stunts, he doesn't really want to collaborate with other people. He wants to do his own thing, but he's pretty respectful as well. He's been doing this longer than anybody, but he gives distance, he gives space.
Someone may doing the street performance. If you want to go rough, if you want to go exact, it's your choice.
I honestly don't want to disclose that, unfortunately. Like I don't even want to give you a rough number, because the thing is, you have to understand, like from my perspective, I deal with a lot of fucking bullshit out there, a lot of people with mental issues, a lot of drunk people, a lot of criminals, frankly, too. So there's a lot of people from all over, and I've had my bucket stolen before. Like people will steal from you for a lot less money than I make. So I really don't want to talk about how much money I make. Like yesterday, I had to get violent with one of the people there because he came and he kicked the bucket over 3 times. So what happened was there was this drunk, I assume drunk guy, and he was touching the drum kit, and I told him not to do it, and he touched it again, and I told him not to, and I touched. How I'll do is I'll talk to somebody, I'll be like, oh, don't do that. And the second time I'm like, look, you got to stop touching this. And then the third time I'll be like, you know, I'll be more serious every time. But what happened was he touched it 3 times, not like right away. He wasn't doing it, but like 3, he was drunk, so he'd come back 30 minutes. And then he kicked, like we have a little bucket where we collect the money. He kicked it over and some money fell out. I didn't say anything, I just picked it up, put it back. But the next time he did that, I pushed him very aggressively, and he fell over and he was like on the ground for a couple of minutes. And then he came back to the set again, and I basically grabbed him and I dragged him away, and I'm like, you know, if you come back, I'm gonna drag you to the CN Tower next time, you know? That was not my first option. The first option is always to talk, and then my strategy is to like take something of theirs. So if they have a bag, I'll try and take their bag off of them, and then I'll run down the street kind of like, come here, get it, come get it. And then I'll put it on the ground, and I'm like, if you come back, I'm bringing it to the CN Tower next time. So that was the one time I got physical, but I also kind of snapped and got very angry. The second time was a guy was beating up his, I assume his girlfriend, right in front of us. So it was the same kind of thing. I grabbed him, and I'm a strong guy, and I used to wrestle, and I kind of grabbed him like just right here, and I threw him, and he went, and then he didn't mess around after that. In the streets, it's a busy area, but if you're not stupid and you keep your head around about you, you're pretty good. Where I see myself going forward with the busking and what I would want in the future, I think I kind of touched on it before, but it's to do something in the entertainment field and to make money off of something, because I love being, I love making videos, I like making TikToks, I like making music, I like performing. So anything in that avenue, and like I said, I started a website to try and sell merch and monetize it, because the problem in the music industry, and you learn a lot about this, is that with streams, you don't make very much money. So if you go on YouTube or you go on Spotify, you go on Apple Music, you listen to my song, 1 million streams gives you $4,000. So 1 million people have to listen to your music every month to get 4,000, which is like kind of like a living wage in Toronto, right? And that doesn't include ads, that doesn't include production. Music production is fucking expensive. I pay $70 an hour for a studio session. Usually you have to pay $200 for an instrumental for your song. My buddy, my best friend in Ottawa, he said like, if you hit enough golf balls in the ocean, eventually you'll hit a shark. So that's kind of what I'm doing, right? I'm making videos, I'm busking, I'm getting my name out there, I'm performing, I'm making music. So I'm going to continue that, and I think I'll evolve in the future, because I'm always looking for new opportunities, looking for new things to do. Like I said, I just created a website. I'm constantly upgrading my kit. I think the next step is to do shows and just continue making videos and music and continue to busk. You want to do a little freestyle?
Yeah, let's go for freestyle.
I'll do a cappella.
Right,
It's Fulvy, back on the mic, well known to wrap the beat up real tight and stick it. My rap style wicked, addicted, and about to be a victor, well flowing like a river. Chillin' with some riot students here. Fulvy in a mix and I don't have fear, I'm a deer. I'll eat you like a queer, but I'm not steer you like a deer, cause I'm the best around. Just ask about me, cause your mama knows all about me. With my brother from India, everybody knows with the Hindia. Yes, you know I'm from the Northeast. Fulvy on a mic and I rise like yeast and bread. Mess around with me and I'll beat your ass half dead. Cause Fulvy, you know what I said. Yeah, respect,
Whoa,
respect.
Let's go, bro.
Respect,
Let's go,
respect.
let's go.
All right, just a little freestyle.
All right.
I don't know if you're from India. I was referring to you, bro.
Yeah.
You're from India?